You know what I fancy? A nice relaxing start. What do you think? A crackling fire. Beautiful lakeside views. Culminating in a torturous conversation with our elderly grandparent. Bliss. Unfortunately, Razor's here. Every silver lining has a cloud, as they say. Razor Pat, welcome to the stream. Let's just have some phone calls, shall we? Just some trips to just pick Sothan up. And then, if we can get this final phone call and Sothan shows himself. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for showing yourself. Then we can go immediately and start looking for this money. Like, every one of these streams, we could finish it a millionaire. And that's incentive, right? Do you know what I've been thinking, though? Riddle me this. If you're a millionaire in this game, then you can buy all there is to buy on the car and just pound the rally on a weekend. But what do you do with the 5 days between Monday and Friday? Are we just going to... It's like being a real-life millionaire, right? Fair enough, you've got all of the major problems solved, but what the fuck do you do with your time? Like, where's the thrill of the chase? Where's the, what, you know? Just pick strawberries and talk to Grandma for a full week between... I don't know. It's worth a try, though, right? You've got to do it once. Don't clip this out of context. Zoltan, welcome to the stream, though. Pat Razor, good afternoon. Or morning, whichever counts. I'm surprised how little phone calls have been, you know. It's like, the problem is you can't farm phone calls. Which would be a good way of doing it, because, like, if you could just sleep in front of the TV, or if you could wear yourself out in front of the TV so you could sleep every night and bait the calls, it would be alright, but you can't. You know what I mean? A little sleep. Is that because I bored you to sleep last night, sir? That was dumb. I forgot about that, actually. That's the first time I've thought about that today. Oh, right, let's get in. I mean, you say it was 10 out of 10, but there's no way of actually confirming that any of it was accurate. Like Bear said, I could have just bullshitted all of that and just palmed you all off and sounded intelligent. Or intelligent. Like somebody that's read too much. It's good fun, though, I must admit. I'm kind of... Don't tell, like, Mina and Razor and Augur and Bear and Azzy and all of these people, but I'm actually quite enjoying doing this. Heaven forbid. If it was all false, I implore you do some more D&D. I don't implore you do some D&D world building. Hey, if I could bullshit my way to sounding like Tolkien, I'd take it. All right, it's Saturday. It's 6 p.m. I can only assume it's 6 p.m. Would it be this light at 6 a.m? Son, are you going up or down? Down. The Keelyu's still bubbling. The logs are chopped. We do need to go to Siddles's at some point. If it's 6 p.m, I could go there now, right? But I think we go to the island. Here's the thing, though. If I go to the island... No! Tell you what we're going to do.
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor in our little corner of Finland. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a...
We're not doing that. What we will do is we'll go to sleep. Timing is impeccable as always, and if we can get a phone call now... Hello, Sothan. Hello. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, perfect news. All right. We're gonna burn off some of these. I'm gonna eat sausages raw. I know it's not good for my stress, but it's fine. Let's put the rest of them away. This is good. Now that I've got my audio equipment, I could record some more shit commercials or save it for My Winter Car or just not do it. Well, I can assume that you can do the same in My Winter Car, right? Topless seems like the type of person, given the way this game is built, that would let you just port your existing music files over to the new game. But yeah, maybe we keep the radio as it is. Because with any luck, Jerry becomes a millionaire, buys all the upgrades for the car, wins the rally. Job done, right? And then we're not going to need it. But some new ones for the new game wouldn't be bad. Just playing MP3 files from a folder is the easiest way to do it. And it allows some modification. I just wish he'd turn it for that, yeah. Because at the moment it's a real complicated process of... There's no way that the game itself balances audio. So you have to pick a volume for all of the save files, for all of the music files, and then use a program to balance all audio, and it has to be an OGG format, or it just won't work. So if it could get to a point where it's just MP3s in a folder, that would be perfect. Cat's welcome to the stream, and he'll not make you import it every time, at least. Has he actually confirmed that, Cat? That is good news, if so. It is a bit annoying pressing that every time, but I get it. Right then. Sothan has phoned. It's time to hopefully get confirmation that he's won the lottery. If not, we need another phone call. But I can't remember how many we've done. It would have benefited us to count that, but guess what I didn't do. Alright, let's go. Let's get out there quick sharpish as well. I don't know if I actually left enough room in the bags for, in the back for... Sorry, I don't know if I left any food or anything in the back, which would be handy. But it's fine. We just don't crash. Don't have an accident. Don't flip the car or get hit by a train. Don't hurt Sothan. I wonder if Sothan can die. Then again, he's been knocked over by all sorts of shit, right? We've been reversed into, walked into the car, crashed it. Yeah, he's fine. He's drunk as well, so I'm sure he's immune to too much damage. Yeah, the reason I don't add more songs to it is because it's a colossal pain in the ass. And was you saying, Cats, that Chaz had a lot of issue with audio balancing on the song? Some of them were loud as fuck and the others were real quiet. The loud song in this is called that because it's the one that I didn't balance the audio for. So it comes on like a steam train. It's too loud on like volume 1 on the radio dial. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Pretty much. He thought only a subsection of the songs played. Oh, I see. Well, it might be true then. If he didn't convert them all to the correct format, maybe only the ones that were the correct format were the ones that were playing. Yeah, it could definitely be easier, that system. Let's go left and take the main road. Get this done as fast as possible, right? With as little chance of encountering Cousin. My fear lately has been hitting or killing Cousin early in a stream. Because imagine if I ended up going to prison now. We had to switch over to monster marbles. Oh, there's Chaz. Chaz, good morning. Never claimed to have such a thing. Actually, I probably did, and it's because I'm editing. Because I'm editing, so I didn't make it balanced. Oh, you're shit at editing. Yeah. So did you convert them all to that proper file format, Chaz? That is it OGG format or whatever it is? OCG or something? You're bad at editing, yeah. Well, so am I, Frank. You don't get to have the monopoly on being bad at video games. Right, main road, bang, let's go pick him up. this might be the search for Sothan's money stream. Imagine. We could die today. If I find it and... oh no, I might have to fight him. I had to reformat and actually adjust the volume on those. Yeah. Same thing then, right? Gotcha. Might have not been enough adjusting. Santa, good afternoon. Have you seen the... yeah, what's it called? I watched that Gina play it yesterday a little bit. It's like The Long Drive, isn't it? But... yeah. What's its name? Can't remember what it was called. Drive to Survive or something like that. Enough of this. Tell me more about Lord of the Rings lore. Look, it's boring, Razor. Yeah, there's like it's like an endless driver, right? I don't know if there's a story to it. Drive Beyond Horizons, that's it. Yeah. Is there a goal in it? Surely there is. Didn't realise how loud they may come out, so I may go back and lower them by like 50%. Yeah, I had to do the same. It's so loud. Was it a situation for you where when you put the radio on one notch, it's deafening? You thought it was modded my summer car? Hey! Turn off your lights! Hey! Good pricks. Yeah, I wonder if there's a goal to that Beyond Horizons game. I wouldn't mind tinkering. I do want to play Jalopy again at some point, but I don't know if I could cope with it. I'm wearing readers to do work. Keep having the stupid idea of blowing my coffee to cool it off, completely fogging the lens over. Isn't that like the core concern of people who wear glasses? Opening the oven door. Maybe you get cool coffee so then and you get to watch less of this crap. With 2 to 3 notches and I can't hear anything else in this game. Alright, are we ready for a who's flashing me? Why have I been flashed from behind? What's this? On a tight corner as well, no less. Stop flashing me! Am I being attacked? What's that Stephen King film with the fucking truck that follows that guy through the desert? What's that called? I feel like this is this kind of situation. I was going to say who's ready for a test to see how loud the radio can go, but this is actually quite a calm song. And suddenly I'm nervous I'm being followed by a pig bastard. Turn off your lights. Trucks. Yeah. What's it called? Like a big black wagon was following him. I can't remember its name. This is Stephen King. It's called Trucks. Is it? Duel. Or Duel, however you'd say it in the US. Duel, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Duel. Did it have a different name in the US, maybe? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong. Was it called Trucks in the US? That seems really... that seems to remove a lot of the tension from it, if that's what it was called. Oh, it is Duel. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the car's flying along the road and the speedo reads 20 miles. One of the things I always liked on that front was Knight Rider, where the car would be like bombing down a really straight road, and David Hasselhoff would be sat in the driving seat, like overacting, going like that. It would fucking hell, especially in the car without power steering. Ridiculous. Sothan, get in. Right. This way. This is where he tells us. If he mentions the lottery and the money, we're good. What's he doing? Hello, Sothan. How are we? Good? Great pathfinding there from My Summer Car. Congratulations to everybody involved. One of these days I will run to the rail tracks and shout, blow that whistle and run me over, sucker. Anything else to mention, Sothan? I'm suddenly nervous that this isn't the call we needed. Anything else? Fuck! Alright, we need one more phone call. Shitting dicks. And it's Sunday, so I can't... It's alright, it's Grandma Day. It's fine. We needed to drop him off, so I think that makes one more lift home, and he will spill the beans about his money. Did he grab me? No, he didn't. Cheeky, mercifully, would have covered the grotesque act that Sothan was committing there with the bit message. Thank you, Cheeky. Saving the channel. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. We're just picking Sothan up and taking him up. I'm praying that we get the money phone call because we're going to do the deed. Imagine. Also, Thandy was back in town on his own and I didn't see Santa, so if there's a chance Santa's crashed, we might have Sothan in the front and Nice Lady in the back. So what's trucks, Sothan? Was you thinking of something else? I think we could have the radio back on, can't we? Let me just wait until I can pass this guy. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Wow. There you go, Cheeky. There's a song straight on the radio for you. Trucks is a Stephen King thriller where the cars and trucks become sentient and trap a bunch of people in a small gas... Oh. Yeah, am I right in thinking, Santa, in Duel, there is a scene where the whoever the guy is corners him in a gas station. They shoot cars. Yeah, there's that real awful bit where Lightning McQueen traps someone in a gas station. Is Duel Stephen King or not? Sounds like a regular Saturday in Finland, to be honest. Stephen King writes the script for Finland. There is apparently, yeah. The protagonist gets out and makes a phone call and a truck runs over it. That's it. Yay! In Duel as well. Huh. Okay, that's for completely understandable confusion on both our parts. Spielberg, not Stephen King. Oh. Got it. Alright. So we were both wrong there, Sothan, and both right. And neither of us can really be blamed for it. We've gone and done that, the terrible thing on the internet, where we've had a discussion and there was no outright loser and no outright winner. Indicate. The film received positive reviews from critics, with Spielberg's direction being singled out for praise. It has since been recognised as an influential cult classic and one of the greatest films ever made for television. It went straight to TV. Saying that, it was well before my time, so it was not like I have memories of seeing it in the cinema or anything, but I never thought it would be just a made-for-TV film. Weird. I think it was early though, right? It was like a 70s film. I'll get Sothan dropped off. I want to get started on this coffee. Please no cousin. I don't know if hitting cousin could chop Sothan and fail this, so we have to wait for yet another phone call. But given how drunk Sothan is, I could only assume that it's just going to be a respawn job. 1971. I hope it wasn't made around that same time as Mad Max. Because there's a lot of disturbing films out there, and a lot of, like, obviously, I don't mean just, like, gore and the sort of basic stuff. I mean, like, there's a lot of, like, psychologically disturbing films out there. But for some reason, the gang in Mad Max, in the first one, it makes me so uncomfortable. Ugh. And I'm imagining Jewel is built around a similar style of the time. It was adapted from a story by Richard Matheson that was written for Playboy. Shit. When softcore pornography was an industry and not just a section on Twitch. Will that do so, fam? Yeah, call me as soon as you can regarding any good news you may have in your personal life. I'm very happy to hear about it. He's going to get in his car now, look, and drive to Olivieska to go chase his wife down. Windblade, welcome to the stream. Mad Max has the same level as Texas feeling. Does it? So you're the same, yeah? Yeah. There's like a weird kind of. I don't know. It's like a. I think it's. It's one of the gang in Mad Max. It's a really rare example of a villain that is written with no redeeming features at all. Not even really any motive. Just chaos for the sake of chaos, which is usually very empty. But in Mad Max, it's just horrifying. It's like there's just a sort of narcissistic disregard about the. Oh, I don't like it at all. Not one bit. And what else did Richard Matheson write, boys and girls? Was he I Am Legend, yeah? Yeah, you don't need a baddie with a backstory all the time. Yeah. For every Darth Vader, you want... Yeah. Irredeemable is often 10 times scarier. Well, almost always, right? For your information, Disney. Now, Disney, it's very important for them to teach kids and people, well, I say kids, to teach the audience that it's very important to trust bad people and to pursue bad people until they come good. That being said, Fury Road, best film of the last 10 years. It might be the last film that I thoroughly loved everything about. Everything about it. Oh. That was another good example. You don't need depth. You don't need tons of depth or anything. If you can get the cinematography and the action right, it is possible to just have a full-blown action film. Richard Matheson wrote a lot of shit. The only piece of his I ever knew until now was I Am Legend. It'd make an ace. Yeah, it would. Do you think they'd be able to adapt I Am Legend onto screen, though, quickly? Or do you think they'd change it up a bit to make it work? Fury Road is from the same playbook as Aliens. Unrelenting forward momentum. Yeah. It just... Am I alone in thinking that, Gwynblade? Or am I appreciating something that was panned? I don't even know if anybody outside of my skull enjoyed Fury Road as much as I did. So just full blown and... But it... Was it... Oh, good. So just oh. And it made a post-apocalypse that wasn't just our society, but a bit ragged. It was completely alien, right? And it apart from Mad Max himself, none of it was recognisable as... Oh, so good. I didn't gel with it entirely at first. He wrote The Last Man on Earth, a bunch of Edgar Allan Poe stories, a bunch of Twilight Zone episodes. Huh, that's pretty good. All for Playboy. Hell House, What Dreams May Come. Someone tell this dude to calm down. He's probably dead by now, right? You know, now that he's dead. Probably get a lot of flack for this, but my favourite Mad Max film will forever be Thunderdome, because it was the first one you ever saw. They're all very, very distinct, aren't they, in that series? I've not seen any of the original Mad Max movies, so I'm completely lost. Go treat yourself, Chaz, and watch Fury Road from 2015, if you haven't seen it. Do you know when Disney and Marvel and all that just try and make no, because they don't, do they? Everybody's got to have a purpose and everybody's got to have a motive, and everybody's got to be redeemable in the end. And just go watch Fury Road. It is as basic a film as you can imagine. Every shot is... It pulled its punches and lacked that icky bit that made the originals like Texas Chainsaw, but as a knackers out action film, yes, yeah. Sorry, compared against the Mad Max lineage, shall we say? That's maybe a bit of a hyper word. It's a bit, yeah. It's not that, but what it is, what it was going for, it could not have got better. Would you say Thunderdome is simply the best? Furiosa? What's that? Is there another one? Is there a sequel? She was great in it as well. That's a great character. The look of that character. I don't mean in a sort of sexually attractive way, but just the design of Furiosa with the black and the... so powerful and what? Good. You don't remember it, Shaz, though? She. I did enjoy the film he did before Fury Road, Happy Feet. I'm going to choose to believe that George Miller did actually... Did he actually? What you call that is range. Is it George Miller? I'm willing to fall for the bullshit. He actually did do Happy Feet before Fury. That's all. Alright, so then Richard Matheson's already been supplanted in my estimations by the guy that wrote Happy Feet into Fury Road. Damn. Respect. Alright, let's check the bills. I don't think there should be any bills. Maybe the inspection's due at some point, but that's fine. And the originals, yeah, in between. The Happy Feet was in between. When I first watched Fury Road, I must have told this story a zillion times before. When I first watched Fury Road, I downloaded a filmed in the cinema copy. This is talking a decade ago, right? That stuff was still around, albeit mercifully dwindling. And he never did Babe 2. Is that... My mind's making about 18 connections. Please tell me that's Doomhaus bullshit. Yeah, I downloaded a filmed in the cinema version of Mad Max, and it had like a heartbeat in the background, like a dum, 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 all the way through it, and I thought it was a stylistic choice by the director. Right. If the same guy that made Fury Road made Babe 2 Pig in a City and the original Mad Max, I was going to joke the only film that has made me feel like that sick, icky feeling like the first Mad Max was Babe 2 Pig in a Sea. And if you all think I'm joking, I am also not Doomhaus bullshitting here. Go watch Babe 2 Pig in a Sea, and you tell me when you come out of it that you aren't a little bit scarred. That film, when I watched the first one, I'm a Babe... Just the second one, it's arguably a really good film. But it's... You've seen it, right, Gwynblyth? 6-4, welcome to the stream. And this weather, fuck off, it's miserable, innit? Just a bit of breeze would be nice. It's not even... We've not even got to summer temperatures. They're not recent. It's just... There's just an unease about it. It's like they give it to Tim Burton if Tim Burton wasn't making the same film every year. It's like it's got this kind of weird, like, esoteric sort of... I don't know. There's a bit in it where a Jack Russell in a wheelchair gets run over by a van. And there's one where a bulldog gets hung. You think I'm joking, but go Google it, everybody. But the whole tone of it's just dark. Ugh. Chaz, it's true. Just Google now. Babe 2 Pig in a City. Like dog bridge scene or something. And then there's wheelchair scene. There's all these dogs sat around watching a Jack Russell get run over by a truck and they're all crying and it's... Kids film. Miserable. That makes 10 times more sense now I know who directed it, though. Come on, get in the boat. There we go. Right, let's go get some fish sorted for Grandma. We have promised. I wonder if I should take the radio. It'd be nice if there was a radio at the island, right? Gone are the days when the actual radio in the house used to not need batteries. Gabe, can we... Are you empty? Oh, shit. Right, Chaz, Chaz, Santa, it may look like I've thrown an empty oil can in the lake, but it's not true. Keaton, welcome to the stream. You've been around when we've discussed Babe 2 Pig in a City in the past, right? Chaz doesn't believe it's one of the most horrifying films in human existence. Stop polluting, you cunt. It's the 90s, cheeky. We don't care about pollution here. Isn't that right, cats? Yes, I want to call Stubbler a cunt. Thank you. What is the point? You googled, Chaz. Don't watch the film, it's nasty. It's haunting. Yeah, what I was going to say then, cheeky. I'm really starting to get confused why Twitch thinks that getting rid of swearing now is important, when the average age of the user on this website is increasing rapidly over every week. We were saying, sorry, Ken. We was having a discussion in golf a couple of months ago about Babe 2, Pig in the City. I can't remember if you was one of the people that had watched it at the time, and how horrifying it is. And now Chaz is just gone and seen the scene. Maybe not you, Kitten. No, okay. You found it under Babe 2 Dog Deaths. Shit. Jacob, welcome back. How's it going? It is fucked up, Chaz. The whole thing's like it, though. There's this thing where I think there's like it's a bit like a Scrooge situation where there's it's set in Paris, right? And there's a family of, I think, chimps or something that own a rescue centre for dogs and cats, but they make them eat nothing and put them to work, and they're all miserable. It's like Oliver Twist. They're all desperate to get out of this terrible situation. And it's horrifying. It just, the mood is so low in the whole fucking kids' film. Dude just swung across the road like a sack of trash, then zooms in with his leg twitching and the bent wheel slowing to a stop. It's fucked up, right? Chaz, look up Babe 2, Dog, Bridge. And also the pricks that use words properly try and insult people like they care just fuels the flames more, if anything. The pricks that use those words properly to try and insult people. What, you mean like as if Twitch gives a fuck? Yeah. That's the thing. If you stop people from wanting to just tell their friend to fuck off or whatever, it probably aggravates more innocent people. Yeah. I heard odd things about the movie, but I didn't think much about it. There is, Chaz, yeah, Dog Bridge. Yeah, don't watch it, actually. It's fucked. It is fucked as well. I wouldn't say this usually, especially about a kids' film, but genuinely, watch at your own peril. Oh, look at that hot... Oh, alright. I'm going to enjoy this. Look at that. This is the best. The island is the way. I wonder if you went out to the massive fish lake area near Alkirions, if that would be better. Sorry, Seth, I missed a message. The lady that voiced Babe the Pig was also Chucky from Rugrats and Dexter in Dexter's Lab. Huh. I thought Babe had a English accent. No? Or did they affect an English accent? Or am I just making shit up? He deserves knocking down a peg, cheeky. Called me daddy earlier. It's only fair. Alright, good. Okay. I don't know what it was about the 80s and 90s, but there were some really fucked kids scenes in kids' films. Alright. I'm just misremembering. I haven't seen that film in a very, very long time, so... Yeah, there was, but I don't know whether it was inherently a bad thing. I mean, a dog in a wheelchair getting run over by a van and watching its leg twitch as it dies, that's maybe a little over the mark, but I don't know if it was too much of a bad thing that we had a bit more adult content. Not adult, but a bit more... Not just colours and shapes, right? We haven't grown up wrong, have we, Chaz? At least now. Well, I say at least now. Now they've all got all the porn that was ever invented in the world in their pocket when they go to bed on a night, so... I think a slightly warped scene in Bagpuss was not the worst thing in the world. Now, this might be my favourite part of my subject. This horrific game. Just sitting here and watching the stress bar go down on the island, it's bliss. Listening to cats out there polluting the lake. I could get used to this. Might even be a day that Grandma's available as well. We could get this just done in one fell swoop. Burn off the Sunday. Know what I mean? It is, isn't it? I think your stress goes down the more you stay on the island. Just being here reduces stress. It's wild, I just saw the chase scene. That was aggressive as fuck. Now, Chaz, picture having kids and taking them to the cinema after watching the pleasant farmyard romp that was Babe 1. Coming out, not only are your kids traumatised, you are as well. Wonderful kids. Now we've watched that, we'll move on to The Exorcist tomorrow. Something like that. Nice. We'll cook these fish, we'll go home. Fatigue's going up as well, so we might be able to get another Southampton phone call out today. What time is it? It's not even 9 AM, look, this is perfect. Do you know what, I'm surprised I didn't get a phone call from Grandma. Now that I think about it, didn't the first babe have a few aggressive moments? I know he bites the dog on the leg, and don't they plan to shoot the pig for food or something? In the first babe? I don't know, actually. Yeah, it's been a very, very long time since I watched it. The only reason I watched Babe 2, it was like 5 years ago or something, because somebody said exactly what I'm saying to you now, that it's not what you expect. And it's traumatising. I've only put 2 logs on this. Is that going to be enough to heat coals? Because it's not heated underneath. There was monkeys in the first Babe. Was there really? Was the first one always fucked up and I'm just misremembering? Oh, in the second one, definitely, yeah. Yeah, the monkeys were brutal as well. They were like tyrant, sort of. They ran a factory or something and they were all smoking cigars and wearing leather jackets and bossing all of the dogs and cats around. Fucking hell. It's like when Mufasa dies in Lion King or any of these kind of scenes, you're supposed to learn a lesson, right? You're taught something about grief or about loss or about the path to success without male role models and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know what we were ever supposed to learn from a dog being hung by its neck over a canal. Right, I'm really hoping I haven't wasted time here and that 2 logs is enough to say. It isn't. Fucking hell. Oh. I was hoping that 2 logs was enough to get the embers going, but I think 3 is the minimum. Shit. Ah, it's alright. We're fine. Dougie, good morning. We've had the sort that we're one more phone call away from going out and searching the woods for the money. You learn that adults are the enemy. Yeah. Then we'd grow up wrong, I suppose, if stuff was telling us that, right? Dougie, are you well? Who wants to do 100 push-ups starting today? Been doing it since April 1st so far. You made it a month. A long month as well. April's been very long. Has it been helping, Dougie? Did it help your recovery from the other day? I'm too fat, I'd push the world down instead. Alright, Chuck Norris. Can't even do 1, fuck off. Well, I think Dougie's right? This is where we all start to learn as a group. You lot go first. The dog gets caught up in the bridge. I saw the dog chasing Babe, then get snagged with a chain, but the chase is over with a pile of trash falls on him. Yeah, he runs over a little bridge, Chaz. And with the chain gets snagged on like a railing on the bridge. And the dog falls in and is hung and is swinging as the chain is caught. No, it's upside down, in fact. No, it's even worse than I thought. It's hung by its legs with its head in the water, and it shakes and struggles until it stops breathing. Kids film. It's fucked. I think they might rescue it at the last second, but it doesn't look good. I'd say my swim recovery has been better and building shoulder strength. So it's helping your recovery at swimming as well. Yeah, they probably cut it, Chaz, thinking about it. You can hear the church from here. Absolutely not. I'll shake my ass in front of the telly and actually enjoy my workout, thanks. Who's to say Dougie's not enjoying his? Paula, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I pulled an oblique muscle 2 weeks ago swinging softball bats. Thought a week's rest would be enough and pulled it again worse a week later in a game. I'm going to give it 2 weeks. Look at all the excuses coming out for not doing these 100 push-ups. I know, kid. I know that was what I was getting towards. It's not what you saw, Chaz. It's fucked. Siddle's welcome to the stream. 2 nights, 3 rooms, Frankfurt, 400 all in. That's not bad, right? Am I being fucked? 2 nights, 3 rooms. What do you mean 3 rooms, Siddles? 2 nights, 3 rooms. As in 3 rooms for a lot of people. Going with with people that need 3 rooms. Oh, there's 3 of you. 400 for 3 rooms. That's a trap, Siddles. Sure it's in Frankfurt and not in wherever Fritzl was from. I'll commit to 1 a day. Is that where you push yourself out of bed in the morning, cheeky? Every time I sneeze, I feel like I'm getting punted in the side. Ugh. Jokes aside, that does sound rough, blower. Sorry, I'm waxing my face, and it's probably the stupidest fucking idea I've ever had. It's got me on edge. Oh, you're waxing your face? Fuck it. Get them eyebrows off. Them tricky eyebrows that take too much maintenance. I'm trying to start some fitness trends wherever I go. I enjoy fitness. I think it's helpful for everyone, so I try and inspire people. Dougie, it is a valiant thing to do as well. It 100% would be beneficial for all of us. 100 press-ups in a month. What's that, like 3 or 4 a day, if that? There's 100 push-ups a day, so it would be what? 3,000 push-ups in a month. 100 in a month wouldn't be... To be honest, 100 in a month would probably do a lot of us good, right? Apparently the first one, the farmer holds a shotgun up to Babe's face. Just saw some images of it, trying to find the clip. Jesus. And we have all grown up wrong. I've got PCOS, so you're a bearded lady. Oh, yeah, I keep getting video recommendations on YouTube for how to better diagnose polylipstick ovary syndrome. So I think what this means is I need to get checked. This is like when Sothan challenged us to masturbate 12 times a day for a week. That was weird. I don't know what he's going to do with all that data that we gave him. It's just the part of the stream where we watch a fire and do math. We're not doing a great deal of maths, we're talking about Babe picking a city. Come on, you're all giving yourself way too little credit. True. You actually do 10 push-ups a day. You've been doing that for ages. Oh, you mean getting in and out of bed? The video evidence felt odd. I didn't even know you could put video in an Excel spreadsheet. Best get it on before it's too late. They'll start to tell you to lose weight the first 60 times you ask for a diagnosis. Just keep going. Give me a PCOS diagnosis, but don't tell me to lose weight challenge. The car/dog scene is called Fleelick's Wild Ride. I'm so invested in this. Chaz is going to be up for 3 days. As long as, in your research, you don't actually watch it. To have a skin graft. He's got a big scar on his... I say big. He's got a scar on his forehead where he had to have the skin taken off and put down. It's like a Rizzler paper. Azar, welcome to the stream. Telling someone to lose weight is literally genocide. 2020 was a wild ride. Azar, good morning. Adderall, welcome to the stream. You're all motivating me to do a 100-kilometre bike ride tomorrow. Get it done, Adderall. Do it. And let us know at what kilometre along the ride you died. You do 10 push-ups, 10 squats and 10 sit-ups. Good shit, cheeky. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt any of us, would it? In fact, it would do much the opposite. It's probably something we should all do. Not that that's much of a revelation, of course. Welcome both to the stream. Are we saying older kids' films actually made us feel feelings? Imagine Gwynblade? I was having this discussion with Mina the other night, just how poignant a lot of like Ivor the Engine and Bagpuss and stuff used to be. I know it's brilliant, and I would never insult it, but I think stuff like Wallace and Gromit was kind of the turn, a tiny bit. Like everything before it was just this everything was so gentle and profound and beautifully made, but yeah, I'm talking British only. If you're all wondering what the flying fuck I'm talking about. The first season of Digimon was rough on feelings. There we go. Hang on, let me just sort this out. I'll get back to you. Hello? Where's the fish trap not opening? There we go. Wallace and Gromit is peak and I will hear no slander. Wallace and Gromit is extremely good, yeah. But it did mark a turn in how kids' television was made. I feel like, where it transitioned from... It was like animated poetry before that. I don't know, I might be overselling it. It was a bit more slapstick, wasn't it, Wallace and Gromit? In a very good way, of course. The quality is unmatched. First season of Digimon was rough on feelings. Matt and TK not knowing how to have a relationship because they were separated in a divorce. Well, the kids were... What are these kids that were separated? I mean, Trim and Trimette and everybody have been talking lately about how good that Bluey program is for that. I'm Gwynblade, I'm the same. I want to make that joke as well. I carry on 15-pound weights all day. Does that count? Wait, what? I dread to ask him. I suppose it does. Just get some basic movement in if I don't do anything during the day. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Theo's about £15. I see. I thought he was referring to some body part or other. I forgot her name, but the human with the bird Digimon, thinking she wasn't capable of love because of a difficult relationship with her mother. There was quite a lot of heavy stuff. Damn. But I think it's important, right? I don't know, it's not even really that controversial to say that either, is it? It's cute you think Wallace and Gromit didn't make it stateside. No, I'm not. I don't think that at all, Kin. I know full well it was massive over there. Wallace and Gromit hit a seam of twee that I can't get the... Yeah, there was a bit of that, yeah. It was just a little bit... It may be because it was representing our real life. It was like it was a sort of like an ironic glance at our upbringing, essentially, right? Wallace and Gromit and also Shaun the Sheep. Yeah, it is very good. I'll carry on now. I'll carry on looking at the stream. He's got Digimon again. I loved that show growing up. Struggling to hit buy on this. It's got to almost entirely be a trap, Siddles. My dick is £60. I'm from a generation of kids TV of kids that. Sorry, I'm from a generation of kids that's entire kids TV programming was thanks to Reagan's deregulation of advertising. Yeah, you are. Transformers. Is this got a grill in the rain? I just realised. Yeah, Transformers and He-Man and what else was there? All of the above. Yeah, Chicken Run. The whole Aardman studio thing's top. Thundercats, that was definitely one. It was like watching a fucking fever dream. Just saw the scene, but at least the bands reached the dog. They basically right, Chaz? You're not going to be the same. I forgot it's like 9 AM for you, Chaz. It's not helping, right? Kitten's dick just barely beats yours at 5 grams. Yeah, okay, we are grilling. Alright, we're good. Actually, this should be the thumbnail, shouldn't it, given the name of the stream today? In the rain. Digimon did a great job of showing real stuff that people go through in an age-appropriate way. I didn't really... Yeah, I think I'd kind of been and gone with Pokemon and all of that. And I know they're not... It's not like they're one-to-one, but I don't think I had room in my life at the time. It was just around that age where I started smoking and doing all of that stuff, so... Wallace and Gromit feels like Sunday at 5 PM, yeah. Yeah. It's like... I feel like they were more inspired by Last of the Summer Wine than by anything else. I've heard that Bluey is very good from a lot of parents, but I don't think I've heard why. Is it humorous for adults or something, or is it just empathetic with them? A lot of subplots for the parents that are a bit heavier. I keep hearing about the episode where the mother has a miscarriage, but they never really make it too obvious to the kids why mother is so sad. Didn't Rugrats and stuff like that deal with depression and things at the time? And like debt and family troubles. There was kind of like, it was almost like it was an adult sitcom, so like an adult drama that was going on in the background, and you never truly watched it all. We should all make kids watch more fluffy, friendly stuff like Grave of the Fireflies or Totoro, yeah. It's a more extreme example. There's more light-eyed stuff for parents, usually. It's a Grave of the Fireflies is a masterpiece, and I will never watch it again. Curious, can you put cooked fish back in the fish trap and dump them all out at once in your... But you can't put stuff in the fish trap, no, sadly. You can't put things in them to carry them in this game, alas. I think a lot of people try it with the barrel and stuff, right? But it doesn't work, unfortunately. I've only seen a few Wallace and Gromit episodes. But I was all for it. I did see one of the movies. Very good, yeah. Rugrats, a big one that caused the stink, was helping Chucky get over the death of his mum. Does he just have to realise his mother dies? Again, I was just a bit aging out at the time. Why are you trying to make brownies at 2 AM? Because I've lost control of my life. Is that what somebody actually says? An adult in the show? I believe that the aunt, not the mother, and it's because she can't have kids. In Bluey, yeah? The sister quit coming around the kids because she couldn't handle being around them since she was infertile. Shit. Stu, that's it. Stu. Power Simulator as a Wallace. I think I saw the trailer for that, yeah, but Chris Man did a backflip, right? That's all of Chris Man's interests in one DLC. What's this new game you're playing, Studler? Care to explain the premise? This is the Flavour of the Month game. This is, I can't think of a number. I was going to make an Expedition 33 joke, but I can't think of a number. About episode 2 of The Simpsons. Yeah, he goes to a bridge, doesn't he? Or no, I'm thinking of the Michael Jackson character try and kill himself. Say something in French, it'll be funny. Piss on the telly. Ooh, this.
Is this a lot?
Tags like welcome to the street. 76. That's a lot, yeah. I think the best way to know if it's a lot, do you feel guilty about it, Tag Slack? If so, it's a lot. Right, fish. Cool. Tag Slack, welcome to the stream. I appreciate 76 months. Did you have an alert yesterday as well? I felt guilty about 3 months. That's the way it goes, right? Month 1 is a kind gesture. Month 2 is a lapse in judgment. And month 3 is fatal. I watched the episode of Expedition with your mum. She's dead. By the way, look. Look at the... I don't know if you can see it on your screen in 720p, but you can see that the rain animation is only around the character, look. Can you see that? It's just around the boat. Watch it when it... Watch. Look. That's so good. I resubbed yesterday and got the message. God, you know, tags like I appreciate 76 months, though. That is a lot. I think, though, anyone pre-COVID, when they get big streaks, it feels like it's been a long time. But people post-COVID, like your raises and stuff, when he gets up to like 45 months or something, it's terrifying. It's funny how bad this guy is as a game program. I mean, technically, you just remove the F9 key, right? Good though. I like that. See, he's watching and he just removed the rain. Although I think the rain might mean that Grandma's not available, right? Isn't that the only thing that stops Grandma from being there? It's a fair bit more optimised than most things in this game, yeah. I mean, just make the animation around the player. I get it, right? There's no point in having it animated any further. It's not like there's a third-person perspective that could highlight the inadequacy. Thing is though, cats, as you say, I bet if you put a poll on the My Summer Car Discord saying should Topless Gun fix the rain or leave it as it is, 99% of the people would ask him to leave it as it is. There's something inherently My Summer Car about it, right? Yeah, exactly, Gwendolyn. Most games do similar. 99% did ask what's... Did they actually? I mean, that's on them, right? That's a silly... Oh, they would ask what is wrong with it. Yeah, probably. I think My Summer Car is absolutely a game that would benefit entirely from not listening to the players one bit. This is a horse not designed by committee, right? In a world where Sea of Thieves has enabled all golden rewards for the Safer Seas mode, and WoW announced last night, or yesterday, that they're creating a system so you can just press one button and it'll automatically do the rest of your rotation. Topless Gun does not need to be listening to feedback. I think this game benefits from him not letting players' quality of life all the edges off it. Could just be an effect that gets played directly in front of the camera, and it would make it look like it's all over. Yeah, well, that's essentially what it is, right? And it works, but just there's the camera. Okay. Must have been at night time when we picked this up previously. All right. When Eric arrives, we can tell him the camera has been acquired. What am I doing? Say it. It's a horse explained over the phone, captured on an Etch-a-Sketch. This is actually a really good example of a game that would lose all of its charm and all of its personality if they took all feedback, right? It would be easier if the list of suggestions that could come after that word would almost entirely take away from the satisfaction of achieving anything in this shit. I think a lot of good indies are like, exactly, yeah. There's not a million eyes on it. There's not too many cooks, as the very basic saying goes. Right? How likely is it that 10 people all share the same artistic vision, let alone 300? Stickle bricks. Good art is made from a singular vision and nothing else. This game is peak gameplay and design, but some of the worst execution I've seen since Yandere Sim. And it's all the better for it, I think. Would this game be this game with a level of polish that we're used to from normal games? Getting more than 30 frames per second on modern hardware. That would be good. Agreed, Adderall, yeah. I don't understand how some people do it as well, because I need the modern optimization plugin to get above 45 frames per second on a PC that can do fucking ray tracing on control and stuff like that. It's silly. Fix that, and then we don't need any more polish. MSC dev is a AAA dev. Discuss. 100%. You can tell by... I mean, look how fucking quality that car is. You don't get that from an indie. The key to getting good performance in a bad game is lying online. I would agree if the FPS counter on a lot of people who stream and record this game didn't sit above 150 most of the time. I'm just trying to get 60 on this monitor, let alone anything better. It's literally the better your hardware, the worse the frame rate. True. Is that a better thumbnail? It might be. Fuck. Ah, yes, because AAA means quality and indie means releasing shoddy consumer unfriendly slob. True. Just realised those fish look like long daggers. I wonder if you can die in the game by impaling yourself on one. Hey! I was about to say, when they go mouldy, our mouldy moose steaks have gone that we lined our lawn with yesterday. That's bullshit. Not if they disappear, I'll carry on, alas. They don't. They look like spaceships, like motherships coming into land on the horizon. Like in Halo, when you see, well, you can't see it here, but like in Halo, when there's like a huge Covenant armada on the horizon. Is it one of those single-threaded meshes? Messes? That's not something I know about Gwynplaine, alas. It performs worse on good computers on purpose. It's a comment on capitalism or something. Oh no, he's a Redditor. Shit. We've been playing a Redditor's game this whole time and didn't know it. Made on... What is Playmaker a development tool, I assume? Right, I don't think I can go to Grandma's because I think Rainy Days are the only ones she's not there on. But I don't know. I didn't de-stress while I was at Grandma's. This game's full of shit. Do I go and take logs? I could, but the rally's still on. I am majorly in need of money, am I? I need to focus the phone calls, and I'm only doing Grandma because I think I might be able to advance down the line. Imagine if your CPU has 16 cores, the game can only use... Oh. Is it actually Adderall, yeah? There you go, Gwynblade. Shit. Why is that advantageous to build it like that? Like, what's the benefit there? It's like a state machine that basically drives the whole game. Why would you? I don't understand why that would be a choice you make. Or is it not a choice? It's a skill issue. Oh, you see, oh, I suppose. Okay. Because this was made by somebody that barely made anything, right? Huh. What it needs to be bought out by EA. Disabling cores actually helps. Fuck. Oh, so it's... Okay, so writing that uses multiple. Gotcha. couldn't really program. Yeah, that's how you make logic without being properly. Okay. Cool. Well, I think we'll see for my winter car, right? I'm assuming if it was coded in that way, it would be very difficult to scale it up once it's already done. Is that right? I'm going to just sleep. I want Southend phone calls more than anything. I'm going to save as well. With any machine old games like Scarface and Prototype, etc., they don't even run. What, on your machine, sorry? So, but if you only make one core available, they run like butter. It's on the same engine. I mean, that reads as bad news given the context of the conversation, but I do like the sound of that. I'd rather have like a 50 frames per second game that is evidently a My Summer Car, more My Summer Car than good performance, I think. Like if they... But then again, you could put it in a new engine relatively easily, right? And it not cause too many problems. He says with no knowledge of whether that's true in any capacity. If you can't have stuff clipped through the floor, is it going to be a My Summer Car? It's more advanced with the same level of optimization than having 15 items around you drop you by. Yeah, you go pick up all the Keelue buckets, all the empty Keelue things from the dump. Whoa, what's happening? Hello? My mouse is just having sudden issues. Are we happy now, mouse? I pulled on it, on the cable a little bit. It got stuck under the stuff on the desk. Seems alright. Yeah, and suddenly the frame rate just absolutely drops off a cliff. Paula, the trick is to stop sneezing. It's bad for your health. Right, what I'm going to do now... See, there's still a dark cloud. I don't think Grandma's going to be out. So what we'll do is... We'll go... sleep. And see if we can bait a phone call. And then because I think if we can get this phone call, we're on. It's time to go searching in the woods for the Southend money. So despite it being 4 PM, I'm going to go to bed. Just pray for a phone call. Shit. I woke up right when the phone call would have come through as well. Balls. Now, though, it's Monday, so we can better go to Grandma's. We can better go to Southend. We can better go to Siddle's. Get some money made, if nothing else. And just make ourselves as worn out as possible. I'm going to get the fatigue bar all the way up so we can skip as much of Monday as possible. Is this FCI? It kind of isn't, is it? Who cares? I'm assuming you can't just get the Southend. If you stayed up all night, then Southend would call at whatever time, 2 AM. I think you have to actually be in bed for it to happen. That is assuming that the phone bill's... Let me go check the phone bill. No, we'll do that in the morning. I was going to go grab the light and go check the phone bill via the Chaz method, but I think we're good. Cheeky, are you here? I don't know, cats. That's also a good question. Which is the weather on here, Cheeky? If you could just help us. What's the number for the weather? I don't know the word. $180. Okay. Ooh, just tabbed me out. What the fuck are you doing here? 180. Hello? Oh, Tell me that just facing it the other way around doesn't help. Okay, that's all right. And what would I go to for tomorrow's weather, Cheeky? Or today's, technically? Can't even operate a remote. 189 is local. 188, yeah? Gotcha. Okay. What does that tell us for the weather tomorrow? Hey, leave Yeska's to the side. Hey, what are these other places? I think Alivieska's supposed to be like the city, the nearby city. Does that say whether it's going to rain or not at the top? I want to know whether it's worth setting off to Grandma's. Cheeky's finished, Adderall, you good. Cheeky's actually finished. Weather now is rain, but the forecast is clear. See, that's alright. Now, we might be able to... Yeah, alright. So if the forecast is clear, I wonder if that's for tomorrow. But if it's raining now... Sushki talked about her internship in Alivieska or in that one of these other places. Thanks, Cheeky, though. I appreciate that. It's also very cool that this works, right? So let's go back to the main weather. I want to look at these others and see if there's any other places. Okay, so I wonder where this place is in the wider country. So back to 180. What's 101? We're back to the menu. Yeah. Got it. Alright. I like this. It's a bit like Stardew, isn't it, when you check the weather before you leave? 190 was warning. Was there a warning on there? In whatever city it is, which I also think is the Alivieska. I think it's right there. Without the N. No warnings. Got it. Alright, so we're not going to get struck by lightning tomorrow. Okay, let's sleep. Thandia, welcome to the... Thandia, you've just missed us checking the Finnish weather to determine whether or not tomorrow's going to be a good day. Fuck this game. Right, let's go check if there's a cloud in the sky, and if not, then we'll go and see Grandma.
Voi saatana!
Although it is leaving, right? It's heading west. And what's the skies look like over the house? Ooh. Tell you what, Thandia, you're in charge of the midstream break. When I'm back, we're off to Grandma's. So pop some sausages first. Maybe just rub it on the floor. Maybe rub it under the oven as well. Let's get it under the fridge. Just to get a lot of the essential nutrients, because otherwise they're lost. Lovely. Straight down. Straight down. Let's put these away. Am I keeping my weight in check? Pussy means bag in Finnish.
Vitu mulkku.
The floor adds texture, yeah? Well, it doesn't lose anything when it falls on the floor, right? In fact, it gains. Lovely. It means kiss in Hungarian. Disgusting. Right. Let's just enjoy a nice, pleasant view. In fact, let's go see if Uncle's around. Has my fucking thingy respawned yet? No. Razor lived in Hungary for the longest time. I think they've changed something in the game where stuff respawns at the... oh, he's here as well. Where stuff respawns at the compost bin now instead of at the dump. Right then, Uncle. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just going to go grab a drink. Thandia's in charge.
söisinkin, jos sitä saisi joku kiinteänä. Mut kyllä se kelpaa tällainen niinku nesteen näköinen. Kyllä elämä sillä hymyillä aika husses polkittas ainakin tänään. Ei oo noin niinku... Ei. En tarvinnut mennä ja on sillä saanut vaan olla ja juoda ravinteita. Kylläpäs linnut laulaa niin nätisti. Ne laulaa niinku tulee mieleen aamu. Kun mä tein yhdessä semmosen kappaleen kerran. Se meni jotenkin tällä, että mä olen miettinyt. Jos pystyisikö noita vampilöihin, niin laittaa sinne alkoholi. Sinne alkoholi. Et sit kun tulee semmonen sadeilma, niin sais sit siellä
Is that not the best person to put in charge of the midstream break?
ulos.
His coughing is the worst.
Sais juoda
So good. Right, welcome back, everybody.
ilman antimis.
Was he talking some good shit? Tell me he was. Aqua, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the raise. Is there something I shouldn't read, Riz? Roger that. Aqua, are you well? Have you died, yeah?
Research into the Dunning-Kruger effect, the theory that the less someone knows, the more they think they know began after a 1995 failed bank robbery. The thieves covered their faces in lemon juice because they thought it would make them invisible to the security cameras.
Amazing. Is that where the Dunning-Kruger name comes from? Ironically, Jamie, not ironically, coincidentally, I watched a video of this just last night. Jamie, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bit. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Schmitz? Oh, yeah, true. What's in this can? Mind right, good morning as well. Stubbler's taking his midstream break and will return shortly with a drink. Feel free to guess what he's having. You'll see how it works. You died. Shit. Razor said I shouldn't read whatever you wrote just after the raid, because it might be something I don't know. Aqua, but welcome in. Sorry to hear you died again. That is a cloudy lemonade, says Jamie. Pat says fruit twist. Razor says dandelion and burdock. Dougie says lemonade. Schmidt says twisted fruit. Paula says pep. Matt. Alcarion says Diet Coke. Alcarion, you are like Saruman lately. With your cloak of many hues. That was the method of his death. Okay, roger that. Aqua, you seem to have died in a way that I don't know is possible, which is impressive. Unlucky, though. Mindright says Pepsi Max Cherry. Thank you, Reza. You watched the video last night? That is ironic. So ironic, right? Right, the answer is everybody. You people are difficult to finesse lately, and it's upsetting. Pat, good work. Schmitz, good work. Slaughtered by the pair of them. Right, what did I say I was going to do? Grandma's. Yeah, look at the sky now. Alright, it turns out the forecast on teletext is actually correct. Should we take the car out as well? Give the car a spin, shall we? I could drop some Keeley off at Southan's as well. Is the Keeley ready to batch, actually? Any bubbles? Right, let's warm the car up. Jamie, look at the car. There's somebody that's not been for a while. Look how good that is, given the character's called Jerick. Oi! Some mod deleted my message before his eyes betray him. No, it's good. Aqua, you're fine. If somebody puts the grandma emote, I don't read the message above, because usually that means that it's something I don't know. Last time I checked the forecast on the telly, I was playing Harvest Moon. Yeah, it's like Stardew as well's got it, right?
Hey,
Fuck you. Sorry, I'm sure. That in it. Oh, it's so good. This is the run as well, Jamie, where, you know, the Southan guy that we sell moonshine to. We're going to steal his winnings. I just need him to call one more time. Ooh, that is a yellow batch. It is, yeah, it costs 20 grand to get that paint job. Worth it. Worth every penny. Yeah. So the way that the game works is, because it's fucking My Summer Car, right? Nothing's ever simple. If you want to mod in your own custom paint job, you can do it, but it costs you 20 grand to get installed. It's so My Summer Car. Nothing's free in this shit fucking game. I suppose technically you could just, whatever colour you wanted, you could just download a template for it and stick it straight in it. But, we just need to take Southan home one more time, and he will tell us of the fact his wife won the lottery, and he stole the ticket and hid it from her. So she doesn't know she's won the lottery, and he's essentially just stolen 5 million marks from her. And apparently, the suit, he's not buried it, he's left it in the woods in a suitcase, and it exists. So for the first time in this game, we're going to go looking for it and steal it. We kind of learned this by getting killed by him. Because he thought we'd stolen the money historically, and he came at me and killed me with an axe in the night. So we're going to bait that, and hopefully I can fight him off. There is a very real chance I get killed by the guy, though. If that happens, what do we do? Yeah, so instead of getting killed for no reason, Jamie, we're going to actually get killed for doing the thing he accused us of doing. Not yet, more Aqua. No, I'm going to get it soon, though. Be a shame if you crashed into train while listening to a Jamie fact. I forgot you were responsible entirely for that. Alright, Grandma's then Southan's. I'm going to put all the fish on the seat. Lovely. It does feel funny to me you have a mod for your custom paint job into a game in the first place, but then expect you to pay for it when presumably you could just mod it all the way. But that's good though, Pat, though. I think it, like... Because mods usually just completely remove gameplay, right? For the most part. I know there's a lot that enhance it and stuff, but... The idea that you could just mod your way out of having to pay for cool paint jobs. So he makes it the most expensive paint job possible. It's so nice of a car. The more this game disrespects its players, the more I respect it. Problem is, though, my car was finished. It's a better colour than this. That is incorrect, Aqua. I'm sorry to say. Because there is no better colour than the Eric colour. Nice try, though. Nice try. I was going to say, yeah, what, like, the problem is I've become so attached to this car and this character that if I actually fail to fight him off and die, or die in any other way, it would be so sad. We're going to have to go forward with somebody else, like fucking Ginblade or something. Who wants that? The most logical way of transporting cooked fish is individually on the front seat of your car. Yeah, absolutely. After throwing around your property for a bit. They're only going to Grandma. She doesn't deserve it. What the good? He's trying to drive. The grit is where the nutrients come in. Fucking fish, stop. Grandma better be there anyway, because there is some slight cloud in the sky. You know what old people are like with the weather. Are we having Finland FM on for this journey? Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Oil, good. Temperatures, good. Fuel, smashing. Let's get to Grandma's. Then we'll go to Southam's. Let's make some money. Time did I make it to, actually? See, it's 3 PM already. By the time we've got this done, we'll be able to sleep, and hopefully we'll get the final Southam phone call. We can do a bit of the searching process. This is the song that Benuminimet sings in the shop, isn't it? The interior of this looks lovely for once. It does have not got the roll cage.
Oh man, that's a lot of beans.
They're not beans. They're the finest pike you've ever seen, Shaggy Dan. Good afternoon, good morning, I should say. Yeah, the interior looks good, Jamie, because usually I have the roll cage and it removes all of like interior panels and carpets and stuff to get the roll cage in, so it's just like it would be a blue metal box. But for once, it's a nice interior. Just grab the colour of your beanie and paint the car, and you'll have to say it's the best. No, the Eric colour is the best, unfortunately, Aqua. And the second best colour's orange. I recently got the roll cage and it makes me sad. It's a shame, right? I mean, it's realistic, but it's a shame. The car just becomes then just a pure rally machine. I'm very much looking forward to winning the lottery, to stealing Southam's money though. Because then...
In 1953, Siaman Kermit Roosevelt, a son of Theodore Roosevelt, worked undercover in Iran as James Lockridge. When playing tennis, he would curse at himself, or Roosevelt. He told the puzzled Iranians that he hated Franklin D. Roosevelt so much that he used his name as a curse.
Nice. What was he doing in Iran? Well, so what was he doing in Iran? I think that much is obvious, right? Who here doesn't hate their father deep down? That's a weird curse though, right? If you fucked up in... Like, would you scream your own name if you screwed up? The sheepish look from fact to screen, avoiding crashing, give me some proper joy. Would you have got more joy if I hadn't avoided crashing? Oops. Don't clip that. Actually, it's the first, so I don't have to worry about editing into a best of anytime soon. My real name is Fuck, so yes. Katz is from Vietnam. Right, Grandma, you better be here. I've got plenty of fish for you right now. I'm glad, by the way, that we didn't have to replace any more than just that one piston. Because I was worried that the whole crankshaft and everything had blown after that oil mismatch. I think the car's in a good place right now, which I'll take. We'll save the van for picking up Southa. There she is. Yeah. Grandma! Actually, I'll pull round, Grandma. Give me a second. Just listening to Finnish Stone Temple Pilots. Now, where's Grandma so I don't kill her? Don't run over Grandma. Don't run over Grandma. Nah, that's close enough. Assuming the... It won't use too much battery, will it? Should I leave it running just so it doesn't drain the battery? Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather drain fuel than run the risk of draining the battery. Grandma! Wait, what? Where's your stupid grandma basket gone? You wanted fish? Tell me you're actually accept... I hope this is bugged.
Sehän on melko raitis mies. Minä sitä silloin kahtelin, kun 60-luvun lopussa, kun se oli se SM-hiihto sillä niin kova homma, että siinä voitti ja vaikka mitä.
Grandma, where's your grandma basket?
Maajoukkueeseen olympialaisiin.
I swear you call for fish. I didn't check that she wanted fish at the start of the stream, did I? Right, Grandma, if you're not taking them, you're not having them. Pay me, Grandma. I don't know if it is a mop thing, though, Adderall. I think... Maybe I've got confused and she hasn't asked for fish since I last delivered her some? I aren't taking the risk, though, and leaving the fish. What clip's that, mine's right? I mean, that's alright. I can take the fish back, we can put it in the house, in the fridge. That's not the worst thing in the world. They just have to deliver it to her at a later date. As long as the fish keep until that later date. Grandma, I love you, but I'm sorry. I'm just leaving. Is she going to be upset? Oh, the fish trying to drive, I see.
There are only 3 countries in the world where you cannot buy Coca-Cola: Russia, North Korea and Cuba.
You can't buy Coca-Cola in Russia. I know it's a big American brand, but... Damn. So what do they drink in Russia? Pepsi? Respect. Sorry, Alkirion, I have to say it. I thought for a split second, mind right, there's probably a good thumbnail given the title, but maybe not. Cuba, I mean, Cuba I get, right, because they've oftentimes in the last 50 years been a direct rival of the US. And is a communist country going to be all in for a massive corporation like Coca-Cola, especially an American one? Drink Rusola. Pepsi is a proud sponsor of the war in Ukraine. Have they done another advert with one of the Jenners where they... Remember that? During all the protests in whatever year that was, and they made a Pepsi ad where she, like, puts a flower in whatever that was. Fuck, that was dumb. Azzy, welcome to the stream. Something called Cuba Cola. Is that what they drink over there? Or is it just a coincidence? I've heard it argued America will not sell Coca-Cola to countries that may feasibly be a nuclear target. I mean, that they are the 3 that I would name if there was any. Yeah, they don't want to set up business in a country if they're going to destroy it soon, right? It's true. It's a waste of money. Razor, can you buy Coca-Cola in Iran? Well, I sell some money to some Q to Sotha. Nah, she wouldn't accept it, Kat, so I'm starting to wonder whether I didn't actually have the fish job. She didn't have the basket or anything, so I'm wondering if I've accidentally gone too early. Because I did do fish off stream recently. No more McDonald's in Russia, right? Yeah. No more Chelsea in the UK either. Use a metaphor for the entertainment class's complicit endorsement of the bourgeois police industrial complex. Get with it. Hey, cab. Shit, Sothan. The real Sothan's not here, so I can exploit the shit out of this. Go on, Sothan, enjoy that. There's no more joy in Finland either, how are you doing? Eric, welcome to the stream. I've just got and sorted fish for Grandma, and it turns out she doesn't want any. Sothan! Look away. I'm just passing time. I've been rejected by my own grandma. Grandma's confused, yeah. I think what might have happened is Grandma called for fish, and then I went and did fish off stream because I did a little bit of money making to try and get closer to the paint job and without wasting too much of everybody's time. Yeah, so now the fish is sat here. It might go off actually. Should I really get home and put it away before I do too much of this? Call women and you disgust me. We're still waiting on one phone call. Eat it all, sit and have a picnic. Just sit and have 15 raw haddock at Pike. Some fish, yeah, some fish-shaped lawn ornaments. Eric, my lawn ornaments have despawned. It's bullshit. I don't think you can keep rotten meat. Teenager stole my lawn ornament, that's true. There was a weird trend where we come from where we used to steal, you know, when them solar powered lawn light things came out in the late 90s. Did I leave the boot up? I did. Sorry, so then have a go on this. We used to go around and steal them.
Aivan helvetti hyvä kileva, hei. Jumalauta. Aivan täydellistä kilevaa.
Your wife just got one of those lawn lights in the shape of a goose. Appreciate it, something. Some teenage kid has 1,000 lawn lights in his room that won't light up due to no solar energy. Because his treacherous behaviour ruined the environment. You know what? This game fucks me over all the time. If I can find a way to fuck it back, I think we do it. What's the chances I wear out these rally tyres? Wear a condom, yeah. What's the point? Oh, you mean that's the point, arguing and fighting against this game? As much as it tries to screw me, I just want to screw it back. What do you think, Jamie? Do you like it? It makes you drink otherwise, and it's annoying, but for some reason it's got very short memory. I think you know how to fuck it back, beat it and uninstall it. It's the ultimate fuck you. I can't wait. Is that good, Sothan, yeah? Can't imagine why he has such a short memory sitting around drinking all day. Drinking incredibly potent fucking moonshine made by a teenager. It's good money though. may seem pointless putting the belt on, but leave me alone. For a man this drunk, last month was this morning. Yeah. He can't be expected to sit and drink this all day without losing a tiny bit of his memory. Cause holy... I didn't see him coming. I hope Topless isn't watching. He might be. I don't know how common this is. This might be the done thing for everybody. Fuck Topless, he has no right over us, right, Topless? Do you really think he would be above patching something just to screw one streamer? Yeah, I nearly got fucking broadsided there, that was silly. He'd have hit the side of the car where I'm sat there. Cheese and kill you resulting in a lawn ornament shaped like a fish would be, would be the funniest. Hello, Sothan, it's been a while, are you well? He's still holding the last one. Get a load of that down yourself. Easy green, good morning. It is Tropical Zero, Eric, yeah. As you can see from the beautiful red can and the Twisted Fruits text on it. I mean, he ruined a lot of the very easy tactics with the patch about, where's he paid me? Oh shit, I nearly give him two there. With this patch in particular. And I kind of respect it. This game's not meant to be easy. If you find a way to sort of cheese your way around the mechanic. If it's unintended behaviour and he finds out from watching a stream, I don't think patching it would be to screw the stream. It wouldn't, Pat. No. Not at all. This is just... But Twitch probably serves for especially for a one-person developer on the low budget, it probably serves as a really good stress test for stuff, right? Good work, Eric. Just wait till we get the schedule one My Summer Car crossover and get that man some weed. He don't need it. Look at him, he's calm enough as it is. Except when he comes charging at me with an axe in a couple of streams' time. That'll change things. Right, I'm going to get these fish home, you know. I don't want them to go off, so let's get these home. At least we know where Cousin is now as well, right? I think Topless would be the one to live patch some shit to fuck you over if he was here, just to watch you and laugh, yeah. Are you implying that Topless Gun actively likes farms Schadenfreude from his players? Me too. Right, 6 PM. Maybe we get if we get a Sothan phone call, it's perfect. I'm just sat listening to talk radio this whole time. What's the chances, as per yesterday's moose meat timer, that I just get home and the fish spoils before I can chuck it in the fridge? My Schadenfreude brings all the micro penises to the yard. Gwynblade, you're undermining my entire tiny little career. Finlanders don't smoke weed. They drink, have saunas, get angry. I'm an exception as I was born in Canada. Cheeky, however. Prime example. My career, what you call your Willie. No, that's smaller than my tiny career. Can't you tell by my overall personality? I was going to say aura then, but that's another word that's been captured, isn't it? There you go, Jamie. Fuck you. I'm not getting it by a train today. This is a banger, this, by the way. Listen to this. I don't want to talk over this. It's wonderful. This carer is called Willie. An angry Scottish person that's got a somehow weird American accent. Right, check for the phone bill. Fish still hasn't gone rotten. Hello? Oh shit. Okay, phone bill's paid. I wonder if the fact I woke up at 2. Groundskeeper Willie's accent is like strawberry flavoured sweets. You know it's supposed to be strawberry. Like the dwarves in WoW. Lovely. Car's running a peach at the moment. Imagine paying money so people can bother you. Yeah, but we're going to become a millionaire from it, Eric. You got to spend money to make money. Good. What a banger. I know what I'm doing. I don't need a phone. Fuck a phone. But if you don't have a phone, what do you replace all your hobbies with? Okay, I've just been transporting fish today. It's marginally frustrating. I haven't had a legit phone number since 2021. I remember you saying, actually. Is your life affected at all? I have been on voice over IP.
You're gonna do it by spending money. I thought you were just going to kill a guy.
I mean, I am, yeah. But you've got to pay your phone bill, Easy Green, to be able to get the situation where... To get to the situation where you can then kill a guy, right? Oh, you need to make sure you have Wi-Fi to call. Huh. So, your phone is essentially just a way to, well, nothing, until you get to the next Wi-Fi spot. Is that kind of freeing? I mean, I'm sure it wasn't out of some choice to be I'm a unplugged superstar or anything like that. I'm sure it was for other reasons, but is it pretty good? I bet that's pretty good. Poor life choice, but a choice kind of, yeah. With a phone, you can read about 10 times. Or it can read about 10 times as many hobbies in the same time as actually actively participating in one. So I think you'll find that's much, much better. Yeah. And then, with that, you can be like, I'm going to do a thing. And then you do a thing for like a day and forget all about it and move on to the next thing you've seen. And before long, you've achieved like 5% of all kind of things. Yeah, the moose stones as well, they've gone off. I could and will get a new number in the next few days, but like 4 or 5 years, that's got to be good though. Who's this? Hello?
Hey,
Yes. I kind of feel bad sometimes. Look, look. What was she on? Why was she not eating that? She definitely wanted fish. She's. But if it is a mop thing, Adderall, I've never seen it before. Fucking hell, cats. That was a throwback. Shrill welcome to the stream. Good morning. Floor Pike, yeah. It gets better and more nutritious the more you rub it under the couch. Right, is that all the fish? Let's sleep again and see if we can get a phone call. Yeah, but I just took the fish and she wouldn't accept it. Oh, there was one, actually. Another floor pike, it's true. Shrill, good morning. She saw you take the fish and decided she actually did want some. Changed my mind. Nice if she made some pike fish sticks for you. Yeah, but she's not a very high quality grandma, unfortunately. Sad as I am to say. Let's have a smoke. Let's wear our eyes out. Let's go and sleep. We'll see if we can get this final Southend phone call. So my back panel's not been at the dump, and things have been respawning here recently. Where is my back panel? The problem is, if I don't have the back panel, I can't install the subwoofers, and if I can't install the subwoofers, I can't get the stereo to work. And if I can't get the stereo to work, I can't finish the game, because I need that for grandma, for nice lady. Stuff respawning here has been a new thing this year, Eric. I think it's from the 1.0 patch. Do we believe in the heart of the cards? Tonight's the night. Like, I've had a couple of, like, the bonnet spawned here and stuff, but... Fucking hell. How many times have I come here and gone like that and been like, nope, and left? And it was there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Why was it in there? Ah, fuck it. So no nice lady, then no baby. That sounds like a win to me. But that would mean that the Fallout playthrough is not canon. Just don't forget, Suski, the whole reason was that Suski was to try and find that baby. If that baby never exists... Oh, well, Eric, I've got a stupid idea. Well, we're just waiting for nightfall. We need another Alcarion. One's enough, thank you. This is just Giant Wright's last thoughts as he died. Yeah, this is him in a coma before he was ultimately unplugged. Paint it pink. Ah, we've been through the pink era. I hated it. I lost respect for fucking Jerick and the car and everything. It was driving me mad. No, it's for the speakers in the back, Eric. Yes, I'll be right through, sir. I'm just wondering whether it should be white or whether it should be black or whether it should be the blue. That white will look nice in the mirror. Yeah, it will. Obviously, I don't have the subwoofers yet. Does that look better or worse for being white? You like it? Guess it's your final choice, right? Jerick. Ah, fuck it. It'll do, won't it? Right, let's put this away. Let's go to sleep. I'm glad I found that. Alright, so now, if something's despawned, we need to check. I'm assuming he's moved the 000 point to the house. Matte black is always the choice. It is, but... yeah, I suppose it would make it look more like the interior, but eventually there's going to have a white roll cage in there as well, right? Hello. Yo, Matt, got him. Jesus. Sorry, Adderall. Eric likes to do damage. I'm going to check the weather now. I'm going to see if I can remember what Cheeky said the weather thing was. But then again, we can't translate the weather, can we? So it's like this for... God, fucking cockbags. There we go. Right, so the weather Cheeky said was 180. That was not 180 still, though. That's 180. Then 188 for local. And I think that means it's clear now and it's gonna be clear. Is that right? Cheeky or Bear or anybody that's listening? I think that means clear now and clear later. We're learning. I'm learning. It's just the way. Right, is it beyond time to... Yeah. My eyes should be getting tired as I stare at this TV, right? No, the blue is land, I think. Or the lakes, maybe. Yeah, this is Periavi, look. This is where I live. And this is Grandma. And then there's town. And Alcarion's is up here. So that's the lake that because you can sail through, can't you, to that big lake. The city's down there. What's that? Am I even getting tired from this? I can't, am I? That's maybe after 10. Is it PM? Yeah, it's PM. The forecast is clear, yeah. And it's going to be clear as well. I want to be more tired than this, though. I think I have to wait until the regular programming's finished, which I think's at 10? Is the broadcast going to go off? That's him, by the way. That's the guy who puts through all this. That's Topless Gun. Does it go off now? Shit, an evil man, yeah, he is. I really want to. I need to do something for an hour. What should we do? An in-game hour, I should say, not a full one. I'm trying to make myself tired. I wonder how society would have grown with a daytime like that. What, with a 2-hour day-night cycle? I mean, work days would be easy, but there'd be a lot of them. Do you think we don't see people with square eyes anymore because we've moved on from CRT, or from 4x3 TVs? Yeah, because it used to be a real problem, didn't it? Do you know, I don't think I've seen anyone with square eyes for years. It's a good point, actually, Siddles. Do you ever see anybody with 16:9 eyes? Fair. Ulch. No. We used to 24 hours over a millennia, but if this was the case, I don't think any crops would grow, would they? The temperature flip would be so insane that there'd be no day-night temperature, would it? It'd be crazy. Iconic test image is a Danish invention, is it? What, the colour bars? Only 2x4 eyes, yeah. It used to be a thing, Aqua, in the... between like the 50s and I suppose in the early 2000s, and people used to get square eyes from staring at the TV all day. The Danish invented that, cats. That's disgusting. Imagine having 16:9 eyes, yeah. I like how we've got 2 songs playing at the moment. I apologise, everybody. I'm just waiting until 10 PM so I can go and wear my eyes out on the telly. A Danish person working for Philips. What can I do to pass the second? I tell you what I need to do. I need to check if I've become a fat bitch. Right. You start at, what, 80 kilos, I think? Ooh, the diet's working. For those that don't know, I didn't realise that this was that big of a concern. And in one of the previous playthroughs where I got the furthest, I was 125 kilos. And the car could barely drive and the rally was difficult. A Danish guy called Finn. Sounds like Cheeky making Cat's making stuff up to me. Alright, not long now. Then we can... I want to make myself really tired so when I go to bed... Either we get the Southend phone call, or we skip a bunch of time the next day, there might be a possibility that we spend the last 30 minutes picking Southend up and going and looking for the money. I cannot lose weight in this game. I'm down to 75, but it's a struggle. You can't lose weight in it. Yeah, there was nothing I could do at one point. I could only put it on.
At Aquamori a square is like a circle. But hold on to your hat. Where it keeps going, it sudden takes a 90-degree turn.
What?
The another, and another, and another.
You could have broke it to him gently, Eric. I really want to just be able to Google what the fuck square eyes are without battling fucking AI images. I think because it's such an old thing now, kitten, and people don't suffer from it anymore, there's not been a great deal of pictures taken. Because in Europe, we didn't get cameras until like 2006 or something. They were in Minecraft, yeah. Or Minecraft, yeah. I can find out what it's like by the meaning, but finding a photo is basically impossible. Yeah, Minecraft. What the fuck was that, Eric? Alright. Our waiting is complete. The broadcast should go off. I think it's at 10 PM. Right. Now we make ourselves exhausted. Yeah, so it's only when this is on, apparently. Cousin of yours had square eyes as a kid from too much TV, I assume. Yeah, 16:9 eyes are a danger now. No, yeah, Gwynplain's right. You'd have portrait eyes now as a babe. But that's what they're all suffering from. I hate squares now. Don't blame Eric for the truth, Aqua. There's a lot of things to blame Eric for, but that's not one of them. Right, everybody pray. We need a Southend phone call, or he's a stupid bitch. Your grandmother wept out of all four corners of her eyes. I know I say it all the time, but one of my favourite details in this game is that they actually have the pixels perfectly in sets of 3 with the alternating. Oh, it's so good. Stupid My Summer Car. Right then, pray. Is everybody praying? Once Eric's message finished.
He can be blamed for why cheese is insistent on being a shade of yellow.
Except when it's blue. Phone call. Absolutely amazing work from South, and it's happening. Yes. The CRT effect is iconic. We've got the phone call. I believed. And it's true. Southend, we're coming. Have I got any cigs left? 1 after this. I didn't even need this. Get rid of it. Fuck it off. It's happening. Right, let's go get it. Please say I've got enough fuel in the van. Oh, no. So we drop him off and follow him, correct? I need food and stuff, don't I? Oh, I've got some spare Kilyu that I didn't drop off last time. We're not doing it in the car, though. We'll do it in the van. Right, I'm excited. Everybody calm down. Let's get some chips. Let's get some beers in the van, because we're going to be out for a while, I think. Please say this is the call where he mentions the money. I'm so excited, Eric. Wigging out.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WHO wants to kill a millionaire.
Can't deny that. everybody's... Right, be calm. I need to drive there without being so excited I die. What am I doing? Why am I so fucking giddy? Let's put Finland FM on to celebrate. Lottery? Money? Have you been dreaming? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, banger. This sounds like Marbles music to me.
Nice to kill you, nice.
Exactly, Eric, right? Doesn't it sound like Marbles music? Oop, that's the horn, not the ignition. We have to find it yet, though, and it might take a long time to find. Don't die. Take every... Yeah. Yeah, it's the Finnish Temple Pilots. It's a band called the Turku Doomhaus. Floppy guitar strings. Nirvana had a few good... Yeah, like the Beatles, Gwynblade, yeah. Say hi to the biggest turd I've ever had. Is it a whopperkin? Is the finally movement? Right, concentrate.
Ah yes, the Finnish Stone Temple Pilot singer, Scott Weilanen.
Scott Weilanen. Bono 2.0 has been gone. Oh, you meant Theo? Do you just call your child the biggest biggest turd you've ever had? Respect. Theo's listening, everybody. Everybody say hello. Good. But where did he go? Where does he stop? Look for the sun. Ooh, my summer car has been juicy this last couple of days. I'm anxious now. I'm worried now that we finally got the phone call that... Oh, I hope we find it quick. What was it, right, for those that don't know, what clues have we got to go on? And if you do know, please no hints or tips or reminders or anything like that. Please, please, please. We know that he thought once we touched his money. I know it's in the woods, because I remember briefly from the debrief about somebody clarifying that it isn't in the furniture, his cousin. It isn't in his furniture when you move it, which I thought at one point. Or it's in the swamp. What's cousin doing here? At least we know cousin's down this end of town as well now. Child friendly stream, yep. Hidden in the forest. Yeah, I think so. Do we follow him? Theo likes it spicily, just like he was when he was in Utero. In Utero's a band, an album from a band that had a few good songs, but they're overrated. Your only clue. Do you know where it is, Eric, or not? I'm assuming not, because you gave a clue. Is it possible we were never close to his money? I mean, we've thought about that in the past, right, sort of thing, but if we was to assume that everything went correctly that day, then what could we glean from it? But there is a possibility that it was just a false, something set the flag. Yeah. Eric's got a raging clue. That right there was undeniable. That was a fucking moose. Marbles is worth double. Yeah, Nirvana with Scott Weiland and Jerry Cantrell. Merkin, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I know where it is. It's in the place where it's touching. It's the 90s. Everything was touching back then. Merkin, are you well? The character's called Jerick, Dougie. That's why the car's name have got Eric's logo on it. This is the Eric run. Turn off your lights. Turn off your light. Oh, press L, dickhead. That wouldn't actually be a bad name for a character. Karl Marker. There was a massive collision behind me then. I just got shunted. That could have been bad. Character's name is Beppe, yes. Boss Sothan's character name. I want to Google for. Oh, Yokke, I think. Jokke. But yeah, if you Google, you no longer get to have the surprise of when it happens, right? Scott Weiland important or just at the time? Scott Weiland, I think I've been through a real big Stone Temple Pilots phase. They were really good live as well in like 2009 or whatever it was. Had a lot of troubles though, but yeah, no, Stone Temple Pilots were good. Core is an excellent album. This never works in real life, it doesn't, Pat, no. Nice if it did, but if somebody's daft enough to drive with their full beams on. Turn off your lights. I want to know for me, and then watch smugglers who inevitably do the wrong thing and get killed. I always forgot they had a stint with Chester too. It's a cursed. What? Chester Bennington was in Stone Temple Pilots for a while. Is that after Scott Weiland died? Turn off your lights. I'm a Stone Temple Pilots fan. I feel Scott was a mess there. Yeah, he was. Around that time, most people were, right? Chester took over as the lead. Shit. Just relaxing for a bit before I got to do some shopping. How are you? We are, Merkin, you probably know of this game, but we are, I'm kind of excited as I sit here right now because we're going to learn of a potential suitcase with millions and millions of marks in it that we're going to steal. Just got to work out how to do it. People lately have these interesting, insanely bright, LED headlights that are completely blinding at night. I keep flashing mine at people who don't even have their brights on because they can't tell the difference. Yeah, and they have it raised a bit high as well. 2013 to 50. When did Scott Weiland die? Did he die in 2016? Okay, now I'm going to keep quiet, but this is hard. I'll just say good luck. I hope this is entertaining. Fingers crossed. Okay. Fucking hell, that's a lot of moose. If Linkin Park came out in the early 90s, what a place they would have had. It's just... I don't know. Because the early 90s was all being about not being commercial, right? And Linkin Park was about as commercial as could be at that time. You are a wise boy. I need to tell you something. You know, nobody knows that I am a rich man. A millionaire. It's happening. Go on, Sothan. My wife did not know she had a winning lottery ticket. I took it and got the money myself. 5 million marks. They might as well have been hair metal. Yeah, they were hair gel metal. That's a brilliant way of saying that, yeah. Head, yeah. Papa Roach and Linkin Park, head, yeah. That's perfect. Died in 2015, okay. Yeah, it's good. Quadruple marbles, my ass. Get fucked, then I'd have had to tolerate. I have hidden the money. I have the money in a hidden suitcase, but I can't use the money because my wife would get suspicious. She would leave me if she had that money. He's stolen 5 million marks from his wife. 5 million marks is $2.89 million. It's like 45 quid in British pounds. Frosted spiked tips, yeah. Hair gel metal with a drum machine and Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams level rapping. And a singer who'd never heard of another metal singer and only read about them in books. But they were designed to be as palatable as possible, right? And they were good at what they did. But yeah, I really like hair gel metal. The boy band, yeah, essentially. You just kill him first so you don't risk it. But I'd need to... I don't know how it works truly, Dougie. I'm exploring this right now. Yeah, but is it a crime? He stole this money. Well, it is a crime, but he stole this money from his wife, and I'll be stealing it from him. So technically, as we've all learned growing up, 2 wrongs make a right. Cellist, good afternoon, or good evening, I should say, in Nagoya. How's Japan? What time is it in Nagoya in Japan? They're married and they share property. They do, but she's leaving him at the moment, Pat, for a Finn Swede. He deserves it, yeah. I think Gwynblade and I are both giving them the roses as well, Eric. They were very good at what they were. For what they were. But it's what they were that was a bit... that clanged a bit at the time and meant that they wouldn't fit in the 90s. Alright, we're pulling in. Made for the mold, precisely. Do you think Sothan will finally have a shirt in heaven? Post new metal, yeah. There were a corn that your man would like at a time when new metal... Something crashed into the side of the bridge. If that's Santa... Right, okay. The polar opposite. Corn are brilliant, yeah. I think corn are brilliant unironically. They don't need a qualifier. My man likes corn. Corn? Yeah, I don't think Corn definitely needs to qualify. Fucking indicator's busted. That was the most American corn I've ever heard. Corn. It's an impression of... Fuck off with your corn. More money, more Farrah. Hey, there's Cousin as well. I'm going to get out ahead of Cousin. Actually, let's pull over and let Cousin through. I just don't want Sothan to think we've stopped and get out. Cousin, go! Fuck off, you and your terrible driving. Sleep talk. They're slightly more modern, right?
Reminder regarding cats this Saturday evening and Sunday morning.
Oh, piss ass, yes. True. Again, remind me on Saturday. My memory's terrible lately, especially asked in a position I can't write it down or make a note. But yeah, definitely. Is that how you've got to swear now, kid? So Twitch doesn't ask you if you're sure. Right, here we go. We've come to it. We have food and drink in the van to spend at least the next 25 minutes following Sothan. For those just arriving, this is the point where we try and find Sothan's suitcase in the woods. Let's not get killed by the train, and then we'll drop him off. We're good for the train? We're good. I've only got one hand and couldn't be asked to fix it, and the other 4 words I fucked up. Bollocks to it, right? You don't need good grammar. My grammar's shit. She didn't even accept the fish. Right. We've had confirmation that the money exists. Operation Follow Sothan begins. I'm going to be taking more than fucking 50 marks of compensation, Sothan. Right, go. Go. Right, do we just follow? But he goes in different directions sometimes. I'm leaving a trail. He doesn't always go this way, does he? He's... I'm going to be even more sus if he's following him. He may be dying now. I mean, that's true. I need to be ready. What's the punch button? Just use your Witcher senses. Yeah, just follow the dotted line on the map. Won't it be even more sus if you follow... Yeah, like I say, I need to get... Check out those hips. Damn, Soth. Nice, right? Alright? So we're looking for a suitcase, aren't we, I think? But that's if it is in the woods. I've checked all around his property like 1 trillion times and not found it.
His back and ass crack is swasy. Sweat and ass is swas.
Swas. Don't you dare judge him, though.
See if he had just been woken up by the town drunk in the middle of the night to take him home and he tells me I'm a millionaire and it's fucking sunrise by the time he drop him off and he gives me only 50 he can get in a bin.
And that is why, after all of this, he deserves to be robbed blind of all of his earthly belongings, Siddles. Where is this fucking thing? He's just wandering, isn't he? I don't think he actually stops. Ignore my upstairs neighbours who've decided now is a good time to fucking vacuum. He pissed his pants, he's proper smart, yeah. This isn't the way, is it? Because I'm not going to be fighting him now, Dougie. As far as I know, the only way he comes and attacks is at the house.
Juki 23 and that is 123. Tots meinti 3. Tots meinti spot, light. 6 my religion. Oops.
Classic. Oops. Yeah, like Siddle says, it's Finback, so I bet it's like £7. To be honest, it's enough to get all the stuff from the... Because, like, the most expensive stuff is 9,000, right? So if we had 5 million, or whatever's left from him paying for some shit. Is it going to be this way, maybe? I need to check the woods and stuff, don't I? I'm assuming at some point he stops, but I don't know if that's true. He's crossed the train lines. What if it's in, like, the... We don't know, Dougie. You need to crouch. He's not going to show you where it is if you can be seen. But he already trusts us, right? Is there going to be some animation of him bending down to collect whatever it is? It could be fucking anywhere, this. It's like, at what point do we search for it? No, I know, Kitten, but, like, jokes aside, that could very well be a thing. There could be a stealth system. Like how I was building on the joke to actually talk about whether or not him watching me is a thing or not. I will, yeah, I've watched my meters, that's fine. I've got stuff to tackle all of them. We've got the bed, we've got food and drink, we've got smokes, Jesus, sounds like a 12-year-old then. Cigarettes. There's no shovel, Dougie, no, which is making me think it's probably just sat somewhere. But we're on a walk right now. Gotta go Sam Fisher it. What if he's just walked over it? Well, I've tried to check where his feet are at all times. It's in some place his wife wouldn't look, yeah. Don't. In the end, he's just walking his hangover off so his wife doesn't beat him. Yeah, maybe. So then, come on. Can I not just ask? I don't think this is it. I think he's just bouncing off objects and changing his direction. I think we're better off just fanning out and searching. Or he's forgot where he put it. Problem is because so many people know or have Googled that it would be difficult for me to ask chat what they think I should do, right? So I think it's just basically on me at this point. Yeah, he's looking for it as well. This doesn't feel planned, does it? Like, could he walk through me? Yeah. But he walks in a million different directions. I've also got no idea, but I've been watching long enough to have any context for clues. I mean, you have, Pat. You've pretty much seen all of the South End bullshit. No idea. I don't even know the map. My query is this right? Why the fuck does he piss himself if he's outside? He's been at pub all night, and he's probably
You shoot 6
did it
grandma
there.
to be safe.
No. Fucking game. Chaz, no. Radware, welcome to the stream. Chaz, thank you all for the bits recently. Time to send a prayer to our in Jesus. Wheat keeps the dough with the bread. What did I miss? Well, I mean, you can see what we're doing right now, right? Is it in this shed, imagine? We've got to the point, Radware, where he's mentioned the money. We're now searching for it. I've just dropped him off. Okay, now we come to it. We thought the cave fish were difficult. Can we find Southend suitcase? Please don't just go wandering back towards me. Fuck this guy. I'm with Kitten. I bet he won't reveal if you're right there. But he trusts me. The dialogue says he's literally just trusted me. Don't worry, Struggler. I sense the hesitation to read what I put. I won't spoil anything. No, sorry. I wasn't hesitant to read it. I just misread it and had to go back and start again. You good, you good. I wish he could be killed with a gun. Why would you kill Sothan? He's nice, man. Just steal from him everything he's ever owned. Is he going to bounce off the wall and turn in a random direction?
Voi saatana!
I feel like trusting someone to tell you won the money is a lot different from showing you where your money is. It is, but he said it's hidden in a suitcase. There's a difference between telling you and showing you. That's fair, but like, see, where could it be? It could be in the log pile. I think he's just wandering. I've checked around the house. He's a drunk. He may not have the brightest ideas. I have checked the house a lot, Chaz. So, right, if we are going to just search the woods, I think I probably use the next 8 minutes just to make sure I properly searched everything, right? We're not able to use the Satsuma battery and some nipple clamps to get the location out of him. The trouble is, I think this poor bastard would be so trusting that I could just ask him in real life. Yeah, I don't either, Pat, but I have to gather up as much information as possible, right? If I didn't stick with him and follow him a lot, then I would be thinking, what if that's how it's done? So we've got to at least do it once. I wonder if it won't spawn until he's told you, though. It might be there now. That's what we've been planning on, Dougie, yeah? The whole idea was to keep going until he actually mentions that the money exists, and only then do we start looking. Wonder what triggered him to kill you that one time. That's what we think, Alkarion. Something falsely triggered it, which is why I think it's out in the. Sorry then. Which is why I think it's just out in the woods somewhere. But this is evidently just random, right? That looks like the end of the credits rolling on. If this was the credits to My Summer Car and they just rolled up and they're essentially just Topless Gun's name 30 times, you'd buy it, right? This article I read is so vague, it basically doesn't reveal anything other than that there is money. Alright, what time is it? It's gone to heaven, yeah. Let's walk back to the house. But I can sprint, can I? Because his house is there. What we need to do is for next week, because obviously it's KCD tomorrow, we need to block off a bunch of areas and search them all, right? I'm assuming it's got to be somewhere near the house. Like, it could be anywhere out here, but he didn't even say it's in the woods, did he? He said it's in a suitcase. But I remember it being somewhere in the woods from the debrief briefly. But I might be misremembering that as well. Do you remember where you were when he... Yeah, he kills you in your own bed, Dougie. That's how he kills you. He wakes you up in the middle of the night and he stood there with an axe saying, "You stole my money." So for those that don't know, we accidentally had this money thing flagged once. I need to get home, don't I? I've just realised what time it is. It actually happened and we don't know how it happened because I didn't actually take his money. Oh, no, I didn't, Dougie. Sorry, no, I see what you're saying. No, it's not there, Chaz. No, you can't get in that. And when he killed us, it was pre-move. What if his wife found out about the money and stole it back and he blames you since he told you about it? Maybe, but I don't see how that could have triggered that way. Forget the debrief, the blasphemous spate of hints and tips. Well, we always talk about not wanting help, right? I opened the doors on this playthrough once I thought it was over for help and tips. Got tons of help and tips, and it is already kind of somewhat fucked. The return, right? It's a good example of how bad it can be. Yeah, I can't. It happened after I helped him move Dougie last time. This piss stain looks like a vase V. If you turn V 180 degrees, it's Eric's logo. Eric has the briefcase. Well, he will shortly, if all goes well. Alright, let's get in the van, let's take it back. We'll save it Alkarion's. Is that the thumbnail, Eric? It's thumbnail word. Is it Sothan walking off into the to the distance with his piss-stained pants? Yeah, there's the death for what... It's not really going to give us any context, but Razor's posted when he actually came and killed me, and you can see in the clip I'm confused. We had just helped him move his gubs. Oh, we've got a lot of walking about to do. I mean, I could drive it, couldn't I? I had a list prepared with tons of items on it. I guess there being so much made it multiple times harder to retain it. That is true, Cats, yeah. Yeah, maybe. There was such a wealth of information that I might have found it easier to just forget a bunch of stuff on the list. But my memory's crap anyway, right? Fruit twist today, Radway.
Spoiler alert, it's underwater right next to where you lost the fish trap that time. Just hidden in plain sight and you can't pick it up, lololol.
Fuck it, if that was true. Ooh. Damn, I've been posting that clip for 2 years now. Shit, you're obsessed. I went out, did a bunch of shit this morning, and even 12, but it feels like 4 p.m. I can't believe April the 1st was only a month ago. Time's fucked this year. This year's good. 2025 is a fucking rager of a year so far, at least around these parts. Hardcore WoW, Leeds are promoted. Lord of the Rings for some reason.
You beg beach.
Mina, no. Mina, I'm about to steal from Southampton. Or I would be, but I have to go and end the stream right now. Mina, thank you for 68 months. You're only a month ahead of Augur. Behind, I should say. Oh, yours twisted fruit finesse. Yeah, you and Pat nailed it. You probably already thought of this, but if you got done moving his stuff, is there anything that stands out about the move? No, I went and looked. I looked inside every... on the next run, I'd looked inside every piece of furniture, and it's not there, but I thought that that's maybe how I'd triggered it. Mina, I appreciate 68 months of stream. Thank you, Mina. How is it May, right? May seems to have come really quickly, but April was so long. It's March in my head. Yeah, I don't know why April just seemed to take an age. Right. Ooh, Mike. That is going to do it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. We're going to go and play marbles and pick a winner. But this means, because it's Friday tomorrow, that this is the final My Summer Car stream of the week. So Monday, the big search begins. We have actually ended this week exactly where we wanted to be. The car's put together nicely. We're good for food and stuff. We've got fish cooked for Grandma. All of that is ready. But next week we search. And with a bit of luck, we'll be millionaires. Then, when we're millionaires, I'm going to buy out the entire fucking... the entire catalogue. Buy it out in its entirety. I'm going to come here, I'm going to get the gear change and everything we need. Then we're going to have a fully upgraded car. And we're going to just attack the rally. And hopefully, Jerick is the one. Lovely. Thank you all for the subs, the host, the raids and everything. That's going to do it for this week of My Summer Car. I'll see you in KCD tomorrow, or in Monday, tomorrow, whatever that was. Ending the week on a high. Thank you for joining me this week, everybody. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you all for the subs and hosts and raids and bits and all of that bullshit. You're all very generous, and I'll see you on Monday for the continuation of this god-awful fucking playthrough. I love you all. Thank you all. But goodbye. Quick save, hello save. What you saying, Aqua? Right. Let's get out of here before it gets any worse. Bye. All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for more of that, but that's going to do it for this week. Oh, Jerick, you were imagine if I'd have fucking died there. Shit. However, we survived. Right. Can somebody very generous and lovely, go and get me the Eurovision date? Because we are now in Eurovision month. It's happening. And if you would like a country for the Eurovision Song Contest, you need to be in the top 26 point scorers on the leaderboard in the pins in Discord. If you are not in the top 26, then you need to get points fast. And mercifully, today is Moose Marbles. Razor says 13th of May. Wait, that's in less than 2 weeks. Hang on. That means tomorrow is KCD. Tomorrow is KCD, next Friday is KCD, but the Friday after that, on the 16th, there will be no KCD. It will be marbles to determine who gets what country in Eurovision. It's time to get in that top 26. Speaking of marbles, it's just crashed. If you look, there's going to be no playoffs this year. We're testing whether or not it's spicy to have actual, relegation threats. So, if you're above it, you're in. If you're above it on the end of play on the 15th, you're in. If not, you need to be. There's no playoffs or anything. You're either above it or you're below it. I've cleared my work calendar for that Friday. Yeah. Siddles is going to be on odds and stuff, and if you haven't seen the Eurovision pick stream, it's dumb, but it's one of the best of the year. Another Moose Marbles, Shaggy Dan, it's true. More points for me, please, says Jamie. Moose Marbles times 2. Not true. Right, if you want to be in for today's Moose Marbles and potentially win yourself 2 points, the password for today is... money. Go. Neil must have misspoken when you said the playoff will be on a Thursday this year. Did I say Thursday? I certainly didn't mean it, no. I'm curious to see how we pick countries. I mean, it's dumb, but it's fun. It's one of the fun streams of the year. In among all the boring ones. Right, we've got Eric for the Greens on today's Moose Marbles. Pat for the Greens. Azar for the Greens. Cheeky for the Oranges. Alcarion for the Oranges. Chaz for the Greens. Bear, good afternoon. For the Greens. Riddles for the Oranges. Adderall, if I could spell your name, I apologise, for the Greens. Cats for the Greens. Paula for the Greens. Radware for the Greens. Mina for the Oranges. Dougie for the Greens. Monroe for the Oranges. Mitz for the Oranges. Azzy for the Oranges. Aqua for the Greens. One day I'll learn how to spell it. Easy Green for the Greens. Tag Slack for the Oranges. Oh shit. Yeah, no, it's not going to be on the Thursday. It's going to be on the Friday. I think I said maybe the semi-final was on the Thursday. Cats. I probably made the mistake. 6-4 top of the league as we speak for the Greens. Razor for the Oranges. Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the Greens. Greens. Shaggy Dan for the Oranges. And Jamie for the Greens. Because I was first on the list, I will 100% not win. Pat, I'll give you a clue. Some of the records on the marble tracks are held by countries. That is a clue. Right, if you don't hear your name on this list, sort it out. We have Eric, Pat, Azar, Cheeky, Alcarion, Chaz, Bear, Siddles, Adderall, Cat, Polar, Radware, Mina, Dougie, Mindright, Schmitz, Azzy, Aqua, Easy Green, Tag Slack 6-4, Razor, Lundio, Shaggy Dan, and Jamie. 10 oranges and 15 greens. That's better from the Oranges. Good work, team. First person to pick a busy 100 of a go. Eric says 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Procedural Raceway. Now that might not be a name that stirs the loins, but these are pretty good. 2 points to the winner. Best of luck to everybody. Are you in, Kitten? I got you. You've got time. You was very late, but I got you. I got you, Kitten. You don't have to excuse yourself. You're good. Kitten for the oranges. 11 greens then, and 15 oranges. But no more, unless somebody says now in 3, 2, 1. All right. Is there anybody here yet to get their first points? Polar needs your first points, right? Bear needs his first points. Kitten needs her first points. Aqua needs his first points. Adderall needs his first points. Tag Slack still needs. Good luck, team. The winner gets 2. Actually, if somebody that's not... Hang on, the ads are about to pop. Stop the ads. Hang on. I'll start in a second. Who? Ooh, Shrill could be relegated if somebody on 1 or 0 points wins this today. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. I really wanted on that Eurovision. Come on, Eric. This is the what? Ooh, Kitten. Alcarion, by the way, won Moose Marbles yesterday. Aqua gets in for the greens. Alcarion's got... Imagine Alcarion wins back-to-back Moose Marbles. Cats, however, is in the lead. Oranges, I still want you to win this. Okay, there's a lot of whatever these things are, little hands. Not Mr. Alcarion. Come on, Alcarion. I'm Team Alcarion after the last few years, I must admit. Aqua's right behind though. Polar has fallen off the level. It's not going to be Polar's year. Can Alcarion beat the spinner? He can. Excellent run through the spinner, so much death. Pat, Azar, Mina, Cheeky, all dying in the back. Can Aqua... Oh, Aqua might get his first points. Aqua could qualify. Alcarion gets punted and Alcarion is dead. It hasn't happened for Alcarion today. Can Aqua get his first points, though, on a Moose Marbles of all days? This is looking good, but Radware's looking to take the points from him. Can Chaz get... Where's all the oranges? Any oranges? Kitten all the way back there. Aqua's well through here. Aqua does look a lot like Augur. Yeah, it's confusing. Classic Alcarion. He hates the mug. Right, Bear's approaching. Either Aqua or Bear get their first points today. Can Aqua get through this crap, though? Does he get punted like Alcarion did? Oh, he's avoided it. Bear's holding on at the back. This is a very strong lead from Aqua. Can he hold it? I think he might be able to, unless he gets like hard stuck in that spinner. Bear and Cats are approaching at speed, though. This looks like a brand new green winner. This is going to eliminate Shrill to the Shadow Realm. Bear could qualify for Eurovision right here. Not Bear, sorry, Aqua. Adderall jumped from the level. It's not going to be Adderall's first point. It's alright, Aqua, breathe. Bomb! Oh, he survived the bomb, it's fine. But he's lost ground. He's got to get through this spinner, because Bear, if not, Bear's right behind. Does Aqua get through the spinner? Not only does he win his first ever points, he eliminates Shrill, gets above the Eurovision line, qualifies for Eurovision, first ever marbles win, and gets a sub from Lundios the second it finishes. Bear unfortunate not to get his first points. Cats gets 4th. Can Azzy get a top 5 point for the oranges? Easy Green's flapping. Kitten stuck. The zone! Oh. That was a good run through that spinner. Lundios, thank you for the gifted sub to Aqua. Aqua, congratulations. Let me go into Discord. Where is it? There it is. Aqua, you are now gilded. First ever win. The fact that Aqua's got points before like Kitten and Tags like is wild this year. Alright, where's Alcarion? Let's take his crown off. Alcarion, I'm sorry to do this to you. Aqua GG. Shrill then, with Aqua's 2 points, is now above. Shrill gets relegated and Aqua is... I tell you what, this is actually good for you, Razor, because Aqua getting 2 means that he is below you, so the next person to get eliminated from your is Aqua and not you, if in case it comes to that. Alright, you're in it for now, but there's a good few weeks left to go. Probably the closest I'll ever get. You'll get this, Bear, you'll get this. No orange finished, by the way. Did you get my paperwork about carrying over my points from last year? I did, Tag Slack, yeah. I'll sign them and send them back with the mug. I love that we're doing this without any previous arrangements. What, you and Radware falling out? Right. Only Greens finished, it's true. It wasn't a full top 10, but it was pretty bad. Oranges, terrible. Greens make up for Alcarion's points yesterday, up to 75 to 59, and the gap as we run towards Eurovision is stretched. Shit. No, it's 10. It's the top 10. Fucking hell. Lundios, I appreciate the gifted sub. Thank you all for the subs. For those that don't know, should I explain Eurovision? So Eurovision is, for those that have never even heard of the competition before, is a stupid, camp, glittery talent show that happens in the UK, in Europe, I should say. And every country has a chance of qualifying, including some outside of Europe because of like contractual reasons. And then they all compete, and it's the most rubbish, camp, cringeworthy junk competition. The music's all rubbish, the acts are all tacky. But if we assign one of these acts to the top 26 and tell you you're getting 5 points if yours wins, suddenly it becomes interesting. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we do every year. The winner, if your country, you have to finish in the top 26, don't forget. If you look in the pins in Discord, you can see the Eurovision line. If you're above the Eurovision line, when at the end of the 16th of May, you're going to get a country. If your country wins, if your country comes third, I should say, you get a point. If your country comes second, you get 3 points. And if your country comes first, 5. And bear in mind, 6-4 is winning the league at the moment on 7. We just watched the final part. I don't even watch it on stream. So the way we take it in is we have a channel on Discord where somebody streams it into the call, but with no microphones, because it's crap when you all watch it, you're all talking over it. Then we just sit and watch it, and we all talk shit in Discord, in chat, and it's brilliant. Can't wait to cheer for some wanker from Croatia who plays the flute and yodels. Also, everybody, I don't know how many people know this because I don't mention it often enough. Wait, where's my mug? Have I taken the mug on the one day that I need to refer to? The mug you see me drinking from, if you have the most points at the end of the year, you win one of those. If your country gets 0, Bear, you just be angry at either UK or Germany and move on. Australia does Aqua, yeah. If you get Germany, you're getting last. Yeah, so what we're going to do on the Friday before the competition, because it happens on a Saturday, on the Friday before the competition, we will play marbles. And we're going to jumble up all the top 26 names, and they're going to be on a list on the screen. Then we're going to have a marble of every country. So we'll go to Pat's round, for example. And when it's Pat's round, all the marbles for all the countries will roll, and whichever marble wins, that is Pat's country. And we will remove that from the marbles and go on to the next person. And we have people that give facts about the countries, and Siddles does the odds and the likelihood of each country winning, and we talk about who's playing and what they're going to sing, and also, it's fucking good. Also, that is silly. 25 rounds of marbles. It sounds dry, but it's far from it. It's actually one of the best streams of the year. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Greens, good work. 75 points to the Oranges, 59. As Eurovision's approaching, I think we sent them all marbles around Eurovision from this point forward, right? 26 rounds, that's true, yeah. However, that is going to do it for today's stream. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the hosts and raids, and welcome everybody to the new followers. It's nice to meet you all. I love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. Aqua, good start. Monday is more my summer car. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow is KCD, where hopefully I won't crash and we can start working on this mystery. And I hopefully won't see any boobs because they're terrible and corrupting. For now, however, thank you all. I love you all. But Eric, can you prepare a final word as I say? Aqua, Tagslack, Bear, Pat, Schmitz, Eric, Katz, Razor, Paula, and everybody else that's been here today. I love you all. People have failed to get a country first time through at the end. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I'm getting out of here. You're all very lovely. See you all tomorrow for KCD. But the final word from today from Eric is this. Aquamore is your uncle. Is that... Yeah.